Hi, I'm going to give you some directions on how to make fleece hats. For the last 3 years, we have given 300 fleece hats to Broad Street Ministry, which is a ministry that serves homeless and poor people in Philadelphia. And we go and serve lunch there once a month. And so when one of the Fridays that we go in October, we bring the 300 hats that we have made with the help also of the knitters and crocheters from the Prayer Shawl Ministry, and we bring them and we give every person who comes a hat. And the hats look sort of like this, okay? We need help this year because we're not meeting in person for Bible school to make the hats, so here are instructions, and we have printed instructions we'll give you as well. Okay, when you will receive the fleece already cut, there are 2 pieces. It'll look just like this. There are 2 pieces, all right? Remember, we've got the top and the bottom. Okay, and what the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna sew along this seam about a 1/2 inch. It's just important that both seams are about the same size, and usually the width of your pressure foot is fine. Okay, so Natalie, my granddaughter, is gonna be my assistant and my sewer. Okay, and so now Natalie will sew the edge of the bottom, and you always want to back stitch, go forward and back a little bit to lock the stitch in so that it doesn't come apart. And you do that at the beginning and the end. Okay, and then trim your thread. And so now you have that seam, and the next seam you're going to sew then is the long seam of the top. And then after you do that, you're going to sew the other seam. So the top has 2 seams sewn, the bottom just has 1. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take the bottom and you're going to fold it in half so that it sort of almost looks like a headband, and you're going to have the right side out. It's important to try to match the seams, just so, because what will happen if you don't, you'll have part of your bottom that will sort of come apart and not be part of the hat. So it's important to match them. And then go around and you're going to pin. I don't know, you don't have to have a lot of pins, but it helps to keep it straight if you put in about 4 pins, okay, as you go around. And then what you do is you're going to end up with your bottom of your hat looking like this. And then what you do is you want to turn the pins so they're on the inside. All right, and then you have your top piece, which you remember has been sewn on 2 seams, and you're going to put your bottom into the top. And it looks nice if you can match the seam, the side seam on both of them. And then your pins are right here. You just take them out of your bottom and put them through both pieces. So you're going to end up, and this is where it's important to make your seams the same size so that it fits. It'll be inside, and you want all the seams to match. And so you will end up with your inside, your bottom of your hat pinned on to the inside of the top. And now this is, you're going through like 3 thicknesses of fleece, so it can be thick. So sometimes you need to pull a little bit to get it through, especially in the thick part where you hit the seam. And so now Natalie's going to sew that, and you go around the whole inside and sew. Okay. now we have the bottom of the hat sewn into the top. And the last thing that we do is you take, this is still the wrong side of the hat for the top. You're going to take and you're going to just overlap these two corners like that. And then you're going to sew, and you're just going to do it twice. You're going to go once, back again is enough to hold it. Okay? Okay. Then you trim your threads. Okay, all right, and now all we have to do is turn it right side out, give it a little shake, and we have a nice hat that's going to keep somebody warm. Thanks so much for helping.